Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Majestix Heroclix Podcast. If you like our content, please like and subscribe. It really helps us out. If you're interested in learning more about the Bronze Age format and the Majestix Open Series, please check out openseries.majestixccg.com. Also, if you want to learn about Heroclix strategies, tactics, and lists from the game's top players, please visit majestixccg.com/apex-insiders. Lastly, if you're looking for Heroclix singles, please visit our eBay stores at stores.ebay.com/MajestixHeroclix and stores.ebay.com/ClicksCollective. All the links for everything I just talked about is below in the description. And again, my name is Jeff, and as always, my co-host Patrick.
Happy 4th, guys.
Hey.
You do anything?
Yeah, dude. We had a barbecue. We did some fireworks. The neighborhood was a war zone.
Corona party.
The usual 4th.
Well, aren't you guys supposed to be like everything's supposed to be shut down? It was shut down here.
No, dude. We didn't get the official order, I believe. But yeah, everyone was still out doing
everything
whatever.
Here is like, so here, all the beaches are closed. I
heard about port.
All the restaurants are closed for dining unless they have a patio.
Okay.
So if you had a patio, you can go there, but you can't dine inside.
Yeah, I think they're only allowed outdoor dining here now. But yeah, everyone was barbecuing. We didn't have anyone over. It was just our family. Our neighbors.
There's a spike this weekend. We're like those damn NorCal guys.
Who fought?
Although, what's up?
You said there was a fight?
No, I was like, it's those NorCal guys. If there's a spike.
Oh.
Yeah, because it's hard you can't do it here because all the beaches were closed.
I know.
So they can't.
Did you hear about Newport?
What's
up? Balboa?
No, what now?
It was the ocean was overflowing. Like it all got the high tide was just.
Oh really? Oh
yeah.
No, I didn't even.
Yeah, I saw it on Facebook. Yeah, someone posted that just the water just kept coming up. Like people were driving through the ocean, like the water came up so high. Yeah.
No way. Hold on. But you gotta remember, there's a lot of fake news. This is why I don't believe anything I fucking see.
Okay.
Because
I could be wrong.
It's very There's a lot. Okay, let me see here. Yeah. Okay. So it looks like those. Because anytime somebody says something, I need to read. You always need to fact check, you know. But yeah, it looks like it. Yeah. Oh, I know. It's at this at the peninsula. Okay, I know where this is at. Yeah.
I didn't know specifically. I just saw Newport Balboa. That's all.
Yeah, this is the peninsula. So
okay.
Does
that happen a lot there?
Yeah, because they're like right. It's like right the very edge of the. It's that very end of the strip of that land, and they have a bunch of houses right there, right? So that's like they're basically like next to the fucking ocean already. They just want it to be as close as possible. So when this happens, it's like, yeah, I mean, it doesn't happen. You know what? Probably was weird because it's like July 4th, so it like, oh, what the hell? But
that's probably why I got more buzz.
Yeah, you know what I mean. But it does like from time to time, for sure.
Okay.
But yeah,
I thought it was funny being the 4th. Everyone trying to go out.
That's why
the beach is flooded, right?
That's why we're talking about it because
exactly.
It's like it's not really
more
news.
Fireworks.
Yeah, same here. We got some. There was some, like there was fireworks going all over, but no, like, you know how normally you go to like a gathering and then everybody watches the fireworks go. There's like none, like because obviously you can't. So like you can't like if like like a lot of high schools will do their own thing and people go gather like at the football field or something. Well,
so are you guys allowed to do like legal fireworks down there? Like you can go to a booth and buy them. Like you would see the booths.
Yeah, people do. Yeah, there are booths everywhere. People. Buy them.
Yeah. Like my next door neighbor had probably like 13 or 15 mortars of like the cubes, and he just, and then literally it's like that down the road, and then it's over there. It's over there. It's like everywhere.
Yes, yeah. I don't know. I mean, it was all over. You can hear it all over, but
yeah, no, it's crazy.
Normally, it's like if you go to like, Disneyland or Anaheim Stadium.
Well, I bet they have big ones.
The high schools, they were like that. That's where usually people gather.
Okay.
Or like, if you go down to the beach and then you go to some park or whatever, and they all have all the little communities do it, but obviously not this time. So everybody had to do it on their own. So I'm because of that, I'm wondering if it's like the fireworks sales went up because
When I went to go buy fireworks, the lady I talked to was like, "We're almost sold out," and it was Friday.
that's that's what I
But
figured.
she's like, "We're way busier than usual." I did notice that one of the one closest to my house was closed, so they may not have as many open. But yeah, they definitely are selling a lot more.
Yeah, that's what I figured because they can't just go somewhere to go watch it, and if you need to get your fix, like okay, well we need to do it on our own. So that's probably what happened. But um, one thing that so this is gonna like we're pivoting way away. I know we talked about just a little bit, but there's this is my go on for a little rant. Um, there's two words that now the nowadays people don't use very like almost never is I'm sorry. A lot of
True.
times I'm sorry those two words ends any conflict, disagreement, whatever, because if you say you're sorry, you've already disarmed the person that's because now you've admitted that you're wrong or whatever, but now the person that's like attacking or whatever has no more there's no more ammunition.
Yeah,
Because
like you,
just like you're just done. You're like, okay, well, no more defense. Done.
white flag.
You know what? I hear a lot, and it's. I know they mean it the same, but it's not the same. It's the same as when people say they don't. Oh, also another is thank you, but that's another thing. They'll say no worries. I'm like, just say thank you. Don't say no worries. Thank you. That's like, be fucking proper. Okay.
Yeah,
Anyway.
no worries has its own separate meaning. Like they're not
Yeah.
interchangeable
Yeah. It's like just
at all.
thank you. Thank you means like you're grateful for them. Cool. Uh, yeah, or whatever. But anyway, um, or I'm sorry. You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you. People don't use those. They you're welcome. That should be universal, right? But they always say no. Anyway, I'm sorry. You know what has replaced that? My bad.
Doesn't mean the
My
same.
bad has replaced I'm sorry. I don't know when that happened, but
Want to say
it a
maybe
lot.
late 2000s, early
I
2000s,
see it a
or
lot, but
late 90s, early 2000s.
it's so if you because me, I I like to be proper when it comes to if you want to have an exchange with someone, I want to be proper when it comes to exchanging like to communicating. You want to be proper.
Yeah, you want to be clear
Yes, you want to be
and
clear and proper. When someone tells me my bad, I don't know if they means I've admitted it's my fault. Maybe they do, or maybe they've admitted it's their fault. But are you sorry that you messed up?
yeah, they're just like, eh.
It can be if you're of the thought that if someone says my bad, it also means I'm sorry. Then fine. But I don't hear I'm sorry, so I'm not going to assume that's what you mean because I tell a lot of people, say what you mean what you say. If you're sorry, say you're sorry. Don't go around it. Say it. So that way it's clear, right? Uh, if you don't say you're sorry when something happens, it just escalates because if the person is, let's say the person that was wronged is waiting for an apology and you just say my bad, and the person that is wronged is waiting for I'm sorry, and it's not like the my bad is not enough, then it could still escalate because the person didn't get that like I need to hear it from you that you messed up, right? If you gave a reason why something happened, let's say you dropped something and you say, oh, that's my bad. I was like, okay, so are you sorry or it's your bad it's your fault? Like, okay, you say you're sorry, that then it's done. But it'd say, well, that you know what, that was in the way. I hit that was in the way, and I hit it, and so I dropped it, and that's why it broke. And you tell that reason, you're like, look, wait. So you're giving me this roundabout apology by telling we just want this to be done. But if you give that reason instead of I'm sorry and just nip it in the ass, it could just it could just keep going. You just keep going, because it's like I'm not sure if it's an ego thing. Like, would it be
real
an
fast.
ego thing? Like somebody doesn't want to say you're sorry because they don't want to admit they were wrong. Is that what it is?
So real fast, I urban diction to my bad, just because I'm curious, because it's a very urban language, right?
Yeah.
So it's literally described as a way of admitting a mistake and apologizing for a mistake without actually apologizing. So it's kind of like a backhanded apology.
That's what I mean. So it's like you're
it's
saying
ruder than apologizing.
Actually, you know what? You're right. That is actually worse because you're not just saying it. You're giving that roundabout excuse. It's like it's trying to
my bad, but whatever. It's not a big deal.
Right. Oh my God. We're fighting. You say that to me. We're fighting because
you're gonna kick my ass, dude.
You're gonna break my shit and you're gonna tell me whatever. Oh, fuck you. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
Like I see it a lot when people interact, and I just like, maybe I'm the old fucking get off my lawn guy, but no, man. Anybody this might be a generation thing. Like the older group might appreciate it more because the younger group might understand that my bad means they're sorry, but it's not, because you just said it's saying you're sorry without saying you're sorry, but you're not really saying you're sorry though.
They're very misinformed.
Yeah, so I would, when they say it, I begrudgingly say, okay, but I'm just like, or you could just say you're fucking sorry. You know what I mean? Just to be done with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's the whole get to the point, straight line, instead of going like this.
Quickest way between 2 points is a straight line.
We're done, right? So I just noticed I'm seeing that a lot. Especially since people have been coming into the store too, when they're like interacting, and I hear and I'm like, oh, what's happening here? But if you do it to me, people do say it. I'm just like, oh, all right, I go, yeah, okay. But
my bad. I dropped your carnage on the ground. Didn't mean to break all his tendrils.
Yeah, just if you like, and the thing is, like, if you say you're sorry, it's done. It's done. Like, it's done, right?
What else can you say? Like, right? You admitted that you're wrong.
What else can you do? Yes,
like you genuinely said that you're sorry. And like, also, unless you're a kid, begrudgingly say it because you're forced to. But
well, okay, now if you do it like, if you say it like that, then that's bad too.
Exactly.
Because it's like, well, I don't want to say it because I'm not sorry, but I'm going to say it to appease you. Then that's just as bad.
Yeah, that's on the same level.
If it's like, a lot of times, it's the clearer communication. It's the quickest thing. You just boom. That's what it is. I'll give you a quick example of internet assholes. And I've I really hate when people do this, and I see it all the time. So there was I'm on this Diverses page, right? And people who are new coming in, they're asking rules questions. So some guy asks a question. He says, "Can I do this?" And he asks the question, sets out the scenario. Asshole responds, "Why wouldn't you be able to do that?" And obviously he's implying yes. But when you word it like that,
it's not polite.
Yes, but that's the same as saying, to me, that's like almost saying the same as my bad, because no. Like, you're like, it's like, so are you sorry or not, right? So this one, so can I or not? Is like, why wouldn't you be able to? Obviously, the answer is yes in that scenario, right?
Yeah. So like, you could have been like, yes, there's no rules saying that you can't do that.
Okay, exactly. Okay, so I saw that and I was like, oh my God. So you know what I wrote? Right underneath him, I put, the answer you're looking for is yes. Period. There was a period and done. And then, like, I don't know, like the whole, like throughout the day, it was just like thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, it's just like all day. And I was like, oh, everybody was like mad at that guy, but nobody wanted to say anything.
Yeah, I wonder if he does a lot of that, and you're the first person to finally say something.
That whole, but all I wrote was the answer you're looking for is yes.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, thanks, man. Like, even though the guy before me technically answered it by being a douchebag, that's still not the correct way. Just say, like, you can say, like you were saying, yes, and then give like whatever, but just say yes first instead of fucking waterboarding this guy and be like, would you be able to do it if it was like this? Then would you be able to do
it? Some people are more skilled in the art of douchery than others.
But it's like, but only the internet is like that. You
made people got used to not getting punched in the mouth for running their mouth.
Funny. Where'd you get that from? Well, I heard that recently from some. That was a joke. Is it Joey Diaz? Somebody was like, "What? Why do you think people?"
I've been listening to some older.
Dude, I did
from Joe Rogan, so that may be it.
Yes, it was some joke because he goes, "It's because they haven't been punched in the mouth." Yes, I swear to God, it was. No, it's the Sopranos guys.
I've never seen Sopranos.
No, but those are the two that he was interviewing.
Okay.
The two Sopranos.
No, I didn't watch that episode though.
Yeah, because when they were talking about like all the douchebag of online, blah blah, and then Joe is asked, "Why do you think that is?" And he goes, "It's because no one has ever been." He goes, "They've never been punched in the mouth before." And I was like, "Yeah, dude, that is so true." Because if your whole life you're just in this, you think you're like invincible because anything you say, there's no consequences.
Yeah, there's like a 3,000 mile between you and the person you're assaulting.
Oh my God, that's so bad. I really hate that's what it is. I usually don't. Obviously, you don't. If I'm gonna give an if someone asks a question, I'll answer.
Yeah.
And obviously, if someone tags me, I'm gonna message. But usually, not. Like 99.9% of the time, I usually just like, oh God, I'm thinking this guy's an asshole. Then I just move on.
You avoid the trolling.
Yeah, right. But if I see that they're like, man, that was unnecessary to that guy. Why do you, then I will like. I'll go there at least maybe defend the guy, whatever. But a lot of the times when people do, I see it all the time too. I was like, do you really need to be that asshole? Here's another one. I'm in a magic group, right? And the magic community is the absolute worst. I don't know if there's a worse community when it comes to this kind of stories. It's the worst. Oh my God. None of these guys have ever been punched in the face, for sure. They probably don't have an athletic bone in their body too. So some guy is new and he plays Magic Arena online. He says, I have four redemption cards for Mythic. So he can change, it's a wild, he can change one of those 4 into any Mythic rare, right? So it would be like getting a chase, I guess. Chase or super rare.
Nice.
But he can get he only has 4. So he said, which 4 should I get? Or should I get a play set of something? And it's clearly he's just asking the community to be like he's just, if anything, he's just sparking conversation, kind of just whatever. So douchebag number 1 says, well, it depends what you're looking for. Are you looking to invest? So he gives all of these like criteria. He basically Adam Friedman's it by like lawyering the guy to like, dude, what? And then in the end, he didn't answer the question because he goes, are you playing competitive? Are you playing commander? Are you going to use it for legacy or standard? And he just like put up all of these things, and it's like, really? Like, dude, just. And then douchebag number 2 says, find a deck that you want to build around and get cards for that deck. Like, wow, thank you.
Super helpful.
Good job, guys, on the first 2 guys contributing absolutely nothing. So obviously, a lot of other people are like, I mean, dude, they're like, and then a lot of people just put their suggestions. They just started.
Like just generally good cards overall, right?
Like, here you go, right? But there were like maybe 3 or 4 of them that were just being douchebags like that. And it's like, man, that guy can't even ask any kind of innocent question. He had to get fucking railroaded by these guys just to prove that they can be an asshole to him, to this person. It's like, really, like, was that necessary for you guys to like?
People got a lot of free time.
Like lawyer, like to like take him down or something. You know, it's like
I get it. He didn't ask a specific question
right.
for a specific build, right? Because there's a ton of formats in Magic, but like there's cards that are good in every format, which he's probably just kind of looking to get into. So
Yes, but but he was asking it as like a discussion thing, like where people I really don't like when you know that it's strictly just to, like, let's say spark conversation, small talk, and then you dissect that question or topic to the point where the guy's just like, well, I don't want to talk to you anymore because like I just wanted to just
this isn't fun anymore.
Like I just want to just like, just want to talk and just to start whatever. But then you're just like dissecting every little thing, and then you're just like, well, now I don't even know what the original thing was because you just tore it apart from because I'm just asking this general question, and it's just the internet is so full of that. And I understood what the guy was getting at. He's like, look, I'm a new player and I have these 4 things. I don't know. He's like, and maybe those 2 guys are right about, like, let's say they're right to their point. They're right, but that's not the proper way to convey what you were doing because it was such like a
put down.
Yeah, it was like it was not even, it's just like the way they wrote it. It's like, oh God, why did you even ask a stupid question? It's the same thing as when someone posts, there's that meme, to prove anyone will fight over anything, here's a picture of a stick. Right? You show a picture of a stick and then everybody just fucking fights about something. It's like, that's like what that is. The guy just asked like this little innocent question and then bam, people start arguing. So that's a whole nother thing, but
it's weird. Like, I don't get why people like the conflict.
Yeah, I know why, and I know exactly 100%. I know why. A lot of these people that do that, and this is like it's I guess you could say psychologically proven. A lot of it is projecting. There are people who are unhappy with their position in life or their life or whatever, where they're at. They got nothing going on for them, clearly, because you're just online posting, tearing people down, criticizing, right? That's all they do. And when somebody posts anything that's like positive, they're just going to try to take it down because they want to feel that they're not the only ones that are having a shitty time. So I'm gonna make this guy have a shitty time too. The people who are happy, successful, a lot of things going on, there's a correlation between that and not posting shit. Think about that.
I don't post shit online.
I know you don't. I don't either. I mean, like I remember I was telling you, I was like, look, we need to actually read stuff so we have topics to talk about.
Yeah, I know.
Because I'm like, look, I know we don't post. Like once, like just for the, like I always tell you, if it wasn't for the fact that I need social media for the store, I would never be on it because it's the worst place. It's a bunch of shitty people all the time. It's like 99% shitty people. If you have a lot of stuff going on in your life, you don't have time to be posting negative things, right? There's a difference between opening a discussion when you have a question or whatever, and then just being outright negative, cynical, critical.
Pessimistic, yeah.
Pessimistic, that's just negative energy you just don't need to have. Like, I mean, if you ever look at the YouTube comments of people like, oh, geez. But if people have genuine interest in something, like, you should engage with them, right? Because that's good because they want to learn. Like anytime that wants to learn or they make a compliment, whatever. And that's not to say that like if there's something shitty, you should point it out. You should, but to just point it out, to just be critical about something just for the sake of being critical, really says something about that person.
So my rule is if you're going to complain about something, try and at least have a solution. Like bring something to the table that can change what you're complaining about in a positive way.
Yeah. That's actually, you know why that's easier said than done.
No, it's 100% easier said than done.
No, but you know why? It's because people don't have a solution.
Oh, no, don't
They
even
just
fucking talk.
because they just have that, they just want to complain, right? They just want to complain. They don't have the actual solution. And a lot of times maybe the solution might be very, it's like, okay, well, that just, it's like if someone's like, well, my solution, everyone should just be nicer to everyone. Well, thank you.
How are you gonna accomplish that?
Yeah, that's just like not gonna happen. Right? But like I see it all the time, and unfortunately, like I really try myself to not be on there as much, but because I have to deal with the store and I have to we do a lot of the Roll20 stuff, and I have to deal with putting the articles up, and then also the biggest one is collection buying. So because of that, I see a lot of shitty posts. Just people in the, it's the whole thing with Aries. He's like, look, if you don't like the price, just move on.
Yeah.
Right? It's like that whole thing.
It's a free market. People can charge what they want.
Right, exactly. But I would rather not do that, because sometimes it's just overwhelming, and like sometimes you'll get in it. Like you'll get like that, like I was like today, right? I got sucked in today and all and it didn't, I didn't mean any. There was nothing. All because the guy asked, like, the guy that was selling the Flash.
Yeah.
He goes, like, I want to trade Flash for the Superman Prime, right? And then he added later on. He said, I'll trade in your favor if I have any interest, whatever. And then he goes, hey, he tagged somebody. He's like, why do you keep putting the laughing emoji? Are you trolling? Whatever. And then so I wrote it, and this was it wasn't a gotcha question. It was just like a maybe it's this reason.
Yeah.
It wasn't like it's because of this, you dumb fuck. It was, I said, is it because that he probably sells around $200? And I put, I don't know, not sure, but maybe that's what it is. And then he got really defensive and then started whatever. So I didn't respond answer, because I was like, you know what? I shouldn't even post it in the first place. But it wasn't inflammatory at all. I just wanted to give him, like, maybe the perspective is like he's laughing at you because you're asking to trade for a piece that's $115, $110 for something that's like $200,
almost twice the value. Yeah.
Right. And so he got defensive. So I didn't even, like, okay, you know what?
Maybe he didn't know that Superman Prime was that expensive.
Yeah, Jeff, it's my bad that I even posted.
All right, let's fight, motherfucker.
No, I know.
I'm gonna get my ass kicked.
Basically, I apologize for posting in the first place, because I shouldn't have even done that, because there was nothing that was good that was going to come, no matter what. Right. And I was like, dude, I never do this. Like, that might be like, I never post anything.
Yeah. And I was like, what the fuck are you saying?
Yeah, I know, right? What?
I was like, he's right.
Even if it's like, let's say it's like of support or whatever. This is my big thing. When I don't like it when people, to me, people could be, it could be different, but this is just how I view when people do this. If you feel you need to post on their timeline something to them, like positive or whatever, to me that's virtue signaling, like you're trying to make yourself look good. Why do you need to do that in public when you could just message that person in private? Why? Here's a perfect example. If it's your birthday, I'm not going to post on your timeline happy birthday. I'm going to message you directly and say happy birthday, man. Hope you're having a good time. And then we can talk. Because I don't feel the need that doing it in public like that to, like, I don't know. Maybe they're doing it maybe they don't even realize what they're doing, but I feel like doing that publicly, like to publicly show, like, hey, I remembered his birthday. Look at me. I'm a nice guy. I feel like that's not necessary. You could just message the guy. You could just message them privately or call them or whatever.
So so I do that at a pure convenience. When I see it's someone's birthday, I'll tag on their page, this happy birthday, because that's how it shows up for me.
You know what? If
Instead of
it's
me going to another page and clicking on
no,
them,
it's
I
not
can
even
just do
page.
happy birthday there.
Like here's no, not another page. It's okay. So okay, and let me rephrase that. Someone who you're friends with.
Okay. Yeah, if it's someone like I'm close
Okay,
friends with,
like
yeah.
if it's you, I'm not gonna post on your page happy birthday.
Yes.
Even if it comes up on my thing, I'm gonna message you directly. I'm gonna text you. I'm gonna call you. Whatever. I'm not gonna do it in the front because why?
Yeah.
I'll give you another example. When if there are people that are, let's say they're sick or whatever, and they're trying to, there's a GoFundMe or whatever, right? And people posting, hey man, you should help this guy. He's a nice guy. Blah blah blah. I feel like that's like we know. Okay, I'm not gonna name names because I don't want to seem like I'm like virtue signaling myself. But I have I have privately donated to GoFundMe for people who I view as like either my friends or I feel like they're more than an acquaintance. I think they're like really good people, and they're like sick and they need help. I've donated. I don't go in there on their thing and post on there. I don't even on the GoFundMe thing. I don't even write anything. I just it's like private donor.
So
Because
you're more, yeah,
because
you're
if
basically saying,
like
oh,
if you're gonna do it, you could do it without having to show everybody that you're this generous guy. You just do it because if you're doing it to show everybody you're generous, that means you're not really because you're doing it for some other reason as of to just actually genuinely help that guy.
no, I agree completely. I prefer I don't do things for credit. I do it just to do it because it needs to get done.
Exactly because
And,
yes,
someone else may appreciate it, but I don't necessarily need the credit for it. Them
and
enjoying it is enough satisfaction for me.
you know what, really, I'm gonna have to plug in my laptop real quick. But really, what the main thing is that the the person who's gonna appreciate it is the person receiving it, and that's all that matters,
Exactly.
right? It's as long
And
as
if
that
they want
person
to, if
it's
they want to say thank you, that's up to them. 32 minutes.
hold on, I think I left my. Yay! I'm a moron. Yay!
Oh, no. It's not the yay I want to hear. You forget your charger?
Shit. Well, I mean, we have like. Let's see, what is it at? It's at 20%.
Oh, we'll finish up.
Yeah.
Here, we'll switch gears into
But yeah.
our
So
topics.
okay. So let's this. Okay. So, I've made it a point to you that I was not going to rant for all those. That's why they haven't heard anybody hasn't heard any rants. But it's special weekend.
It is.
Need to
Celebrate
rant.
America.
We need to rant one. Just get it all out. There's so much more, but yeah, those are the ones. Like, ugh. Anyway.
Yeah. Hey, no, dude, there's a lot of valid points, and it's a lot of the stuff like I feel, and then it's not. I don't really talk about it with other people, but like to hear you say it, I'm like, oh man, like we're on the same page, and like,
yeah, I know.
I'm not alone.
Yeah, because like we talk about it every now and then too, and it's like I think we should just at least. Yeah, it's there's a greater problem here, and there is such a thing to. Like you could do a bit on this too if anybody was a comedian, but like really what it comes down to is the fact that we have at any given time we can give our thoughts without any kind of filter, without anyone stopping us. We could just go do it and it just go on and then you instant regret. Okay. Now
words are harder to take back.
Because I'm old. Back in the day when someone wronged me at school, I'd be like, you know what? When I see him on Monday, I'm gonna fucking get him, because there was no social media. I have to wait until Monday to go confront that guy because he did me wrong on Friday. I have to wait until Monday. When Monday comes, because I had Saturday and Sunday to think it over, Monday comes, it's not as pronounced. So I might still say fuck you, but I'm now not gonna go into,
beating his ass.
Like I'm not gonna go into way more now. It's just like, and that's it. Now it's like as opposed
squashed.
This big wave come in, it's just like a little one come in, and then that's it.
Well, that's because everything.
Yeah, but that's what it was before pre-social media, because you just couldn't. even pre-cell phones, right? You couldn't just call them like, hey man, because like if you wanted to cuss somebody out, they had to be at home when you were at home calling them and making
and hope their mom didn't pick up.
Yes. And then you're like, dude, can you imagine that? I was like, man, I can't imagine. I was like, why wasn't it? Because there was nothing like this back then. So you had to literally wait another day. And just that one day of sleeping on it could change the entire interaction. Because let's say you were wrong. And then the first thing you want to do is you want to go punch them the next day. And then they come up and say, you know what? It's my bad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Holy shit. You go, oh, well, that just took everything out. But nowadays, you don't. If you did wrong, I could message you right away. I can post right away. And now instead of us both cooling off and thinking about it, and then one person apologizing to the other, now we're just both fighting because, oh fuck this guy. He said that about me. Okay, and then boom, 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 and it just escalates.
We live in a time of instant gratification. Yep. Like everything is instant. Yeah, everything's at our fingertips. So there's no wait time.
That's why at certain times I try. It's really hard because I'm always constantly dealing with collections and stuff. So I have to and eBay, but I will turn off my phone like for like 2 hours just so I don't not bother with anything. But then when I turn it on, there's like a million things like, oh,
go sit down and catch up for an hour.
Yeah, because then I got messages from eBay, and I get messages from people on. I think I'm getting tagged.
Messenger, everything. Yeah,
and then like, oh, here's my article. And there's just so many things, and it's like, oh my god, I hate that, But
well, you are like a Heroclix celebrity, so.
Wow, that's well, thank you, but that's shooting low.
Dude, what are you talking? You should be busy. Come on.
No, well, I mean, right now because I'm really pivoted to just the administrative side of it. Like I don't even. Yeah. That's why like I haven't done any of the mock stuff because like I just can't. I have all the other things I'm doing here.
Yeah, you've been doing like store and all the stuff behind the scenes.
Yeah, all that stuff, and
Thursday and Friday.
Yeah, those are pretty good. I mean, it's basically, between, thanks Justin and Steve for helping out. Between you three, man, it's like clockwork, right? It's like really quick and like boom, 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 boom. And it's really nice. I like it. Except for when people submit wrong stuff and they always tell me I meant to do this, I meant to do that. I'm like, then why did you submit it?
Like I got 2 messages. One last night and one today.
Yeah, I know.
Can you switch that out?
Dude, all the time. I got to be like, look, guys, we should do this thing where if you submit it, you can't change it. It's done. Because like, if not,
I'm gonna start making people who play Jason Wingard pay an extra $5.
Oh, Jesus. Oh my God.
Which you pay to play Jason.
Okay, so
set up those pogs are a bitch.
Segue to this. Let's look at the mocks.
Yeah, all right. So Thursday
clicks.
What's up? Oh, actual clicks. All right. So Thursday we had our regular Bronze Age 300-point mock. Shane Sherry, I believe I said that right.
Yep.
One, he had an Avengers theme +3. Let me actually share this screen so you guys can see what I am reading. He had an Avengers +3, 100-point Black Widow, the chase, 95-point Captain Marvel, 50-point Thor. We've seen this framework before. Mm-hmm. He added a boxing ring and the Stark Tower location bonus. He has a 30-point green power battery, 15 points of ID cards, and the sideline of Chase Hawkeye, TMNT Hulk. Is a monthly OP, right?
Yeah,
Green Arrow. Chase. Dark Knight Rises, Green Arrow, Captain Marvel, Black Vulcan, Gorilla Grodd, Brainiac.
Whatever.
So this is a potent combo.
Basically, it's basically your Black Widow, Captain Marvel shell, and then you just the green battery. Did the green battery cause problems?
I don't remember all his matchups.
Because I'm wondering if it did, because between like, if you let's say you play up against another Black Widow, and they have the outwit, and they can only use either outwit, pick the guy for no powers, or make a recruit. You can't do all three because they're all free.
Yeah,
So maybe that does help a lot, right? Because
I would think. Yeah, it would curb at least one of them.
yeah, at least for that matchup.
Let me look. Let me see who else is playing at the event. I'm trying to remember his matchups. Oh, I believe he played Matt in the finals. So yeah, he did play Matt in the finals, and Matt was playing his Dark Side Daredevil team.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
what he did, he just went over, took destroyed the space gem, and then they just ran around and chased each other the rest of the game.
How fun!
And then I think he played Jose round one, if I remember correctly.
Okay.
And then Jose was playing the Cosmic team. Yeah, oh no, he was playing the Avengers Quake team.
Oh right. Yeah, he tried that before.
Yeah, and I don't remember who he played round two.
Okay. Well, this is. I mean, the Black Widow is like tier 1. Like obviously it's winning because obviously you look at the next one.
Yeah,
and this was just tonight. Obviously, tonight's Sunday, guys. We're recording on Sunday night. Richard won.
Yep, he had Avengers theme +4, 100-point Black Widow. He had the 75-point switching focus Black Widow, 50-point Medusa, 50-point Voyager, Pin Pocket Tank, Nightbringer Ring, Gamma Bomb, Bat Signal. He had the Stark Tower location bonus, and sideline of all 3 shifting focus Widows, 2 Vulcans, a Manta.
All the other crap. But he basically changed out that for instead of the 95-point Captain Marvel, it's Black Widow with other stuff, right?
Yes. And I was talking with Steve, and we both agreed that it was a good switch. There's a lot of utility in those Widows.
Yeah. I mean,
and especially with the free comic book day one coming out, you get your 5th.
Jeez. Yeah, this Black Widow's. Yeah, that one's really good. Who did he beat in the last round?
He played Craig.
Okay, what was Craig playing?
He was playing Photon, 3 Groots, Q, Dark Phoenix. So Craig made all 6 of the Walking Woods, right? Yeah, and then he moved them up. And when they got about 2 squares away from the Gamma Bomb, Richard phased over right next to the Colossals and just got him.
Oh, really? Oh, dang.
So I think if Craig would have held back and kept the Colossals a little more protected from the poison, from the Widows popping out, he might have been doing a little better, but it's just a hard matchup.
He didn't call over. He called over whatever, right? So he can Dark Phoenix them?
He called over the bystander, Pin Pocket Tank.
Oh, he didn't call over the...
Leslie?
Yeah.
No, he called over Pocket Tank. I don't think he wanted to get tanked.
Oh.
Because Richard has the tank on the sideline. That would have been...
What was his team, though? I mean, but can't you... But, like, you could just easily get away from that.
Craig's... wrong build. Wrong day. I am not...
I feel like... I mean, let me see his team, because
So Craig had Photon, Enzyme, Dark Phoenix, Q, Starsat Fire, and 3 Groots. I think he should have spread out more too.
Yeah, I mean, like the thing it's only 4 squares. How are you scared from? I think that was way wrong, because healing the Dark Phoenix 3 clicks is that's huge, man.
Mm-hmm.
3 clicks is really huge, and then if you just spread out your Groots, he can't tank your whole team.
Yeah, he didn't spread out. Everything was clumped into. He went to the ice planet, so everything was clumped on the one side.
You know what's funny? Do you remember when we remember when we previewed Human Torch, and I was like, no, the Fire Lord, and I said, the Fire Lord with his ability is so stupid. You remember you were like, look, man, the people are gonna clump up. They're just not gonna, like. I think you're basically like you're giving more credit to people, like they're gonna be like they're gonna mess up and clump together. And I said, well, if you're that dumb to clump up like that, then you deserve to take that, right? And I said that right there is an intelligence test. Yeah. You should spread out and not get hit by that. In this scenario too, Craig, sorry, not saying you're an idiot, but if you're gonna get hit your whole team with the tank, and that's what you're worried about, and you can't spread your 2 Groots from opposite sides of the map, something's wrong. Right? Because like
there wasn't
if
Yeah,
one
the starting area he picked, I don't think was the best.
yeah,
Because
that's what I mean.
it's very clumped.
If one Groot is on one side and the other Groot's on the other side, and then you move like your Dark Phoenix farther in the front, you like logistically cannot tank everyone because the thing is only a 2x4.
Yes.
So you get one guy, two at most. But if you're worried that he's gonna hit everybody, then I think that's wrong. Because healing 3 is a lot harder. It's a lot harder for Richard to kill the Dark Phoenix after she heals 3. If she only heals 1,
he only healed 1.
Easy to kill her.
Because he poisoned and just
boom, done.
But
if he heals 3, you got to put all your resources on that. Also, it means that if Black Widow can pick Dark Phoenix as the character for we can't use the powers or whatever, she's not gonna have impervious on that stop click, which means it's easy to kill her. So like it's like this. You pop out the recruit, you pick Dark Phoenix, so you poison 1, puts her back on the stop click. Then you Black Widow Dark Phoenix, now she has no imperv, and then she just punches. The recruit just punches.
Yeah.
And that's but if you killed the 3 Leslies, now you heal 3 clicks. That's not gonna happen.
And then if he pumps his damage up, he can heal 2 for killing a Leslie, right? Because there's no reducer.
Well, she has 3 bolts with 3 damage, so you need to kill 3.
Okay, but you only can call over 1 at a time, right?
Know what? Oh, you know what? You're right. Okay, never mind. I'm thinking about this completely wrong. Never mind, Craig. He's probably. I still think the tank was the wrong move. Well, maybe it was the right move. But you know what? You know what I thought? I was thinking of Dr. Locke.
Okay.
For some reason, I thought he had Dr. Locke, but you didn't. But it's not a cosmic team, or it's a cosmic team, so it's not Dr. Locke. Because if Dr. Locke was there, then like, don't they all die?
Oh, it's when they have dupes, right?
Yeah. I thought that's what that was for with the Groots, but no, you're right. It does. I think either way, though, I feel like Dark Phoenix can just tag all 3 of them on a short map.
Right? Yeah, he went long map.
Because I feel if you're on, let's say you're on what Genosha, and you have to start in the front, and you just like sidestep up with Dark Phoenix. She can already shoot 10 squares. You can just hit the 3 Leslies in the back, and then they'll die. Because you have to start already forward.
Oh yeah. Oh no, that map would go out to the side.
Oh, okay. What map would be where you go forward? I guess it would be one of those.
He doesn't have enough colossals to fill up to go forward.
Well, so I guess it have to be a different map because he does have like 4 colossals, right?
Yes.
So if you can, I guess you have to pick one where there's some blocking so that you have to go forward. Because you know how in the sporting arena map there's blocking on the side, so you have to go forward.
Yes. Similar to like Ice Planet, Iceberg Lounge.
Yes, because you can't. It's blocked, so you have to go forward. Yeah, kind of similar to that. I guess also, did he have Bat Signal on his team?
No.
Because if he had Bat Signal, you could do that whole thing, right? Like the Iceberg Lounge call over.
No, he only had Mjolnir.
Actually, you know what I was thinking? That actually might be a better way to do it. You go. You play the same version that he played, and you play the Iceberg Lounge, and then you call over Dark Phoenix with the seals, and then she can shoot
8.
Yeah, and then she can shoot the 3. She can shoot the 3 Leslies in the back, and you heal 3.
That's solid.
Oh man.
Yeah, deal with her, right?
Yeah, I think that's one way to do it. I think.
So Bat Signal would be a good addition.
Yeah, because you have the seals.
Yeah.
I think that's hilarious, dude. I think that'd be really
he's got Star Sapphire. I think for the TK.
cool.
I feel like you can find a cheaper TK for Cosmic.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
Yeah, I guess you'd have to give the reality gem to somebody.
Well, he needs turn 1 to get Mjolnir underneath Photon.
Okay. But anyway, Richard, I think that's a cool idea that he did, though.
No, I like it. It was I always like how Richard titles his team. Some BS.
Yeah, my thing is down to 10%. Let's check out the previews real quick.
Okay, yeah, here we are. Majestix home. We got these from 2 clicks from KO. So we'll open up the Punisher first. Oh, that's not much better. There we go. All right, so Frightful 4, strange, heavily armed being, half robot, half alive. This is a version of the Punisher.
It's the Prime.
Yeah, uncommon Prime. So friendly characters with the Frightful 4 keyword deal penetrating damage to opposing characters with 2 action tokens. So again, pretty situational. Close combat expert, colossal stamina, giant reach 2 with a charge and flurry. That is helpful.
Well, it's on the back though.
Yeah.
Just a couple things. So this is not Frank Castle Punisher. This is like it's a Punisher from the Cosmic. It's just a Punisher. It's not like he's like a generic kind of a generic.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not actual like the Punisher.
Was it a person that got turned into this? This just says NA for name.
Yeah, maybe it was. Yeah, there's some guy that just got.
But
turned
it's just
into,
it's cosmic being.
Yeah, it's not Frank Castle. But now check this out. For War Machine, you could pick this guy, right? Punisher War Machine. I think you could pick this guy. Oh no, you can't. My bad, you can't because they're both primes. That'll be hilarious.
I was like, yeah, it depends what. Does it say the Punisher or just Punisher?
I think it's just Punisher because all of his are Punisher.
Well, if you can find a loophole and play two primes.
Yeah. Yeah. Good luck.
What is it? What's that ATA?
Squadron though.
Yeah. I was like, that's the only one that I can think of.
Okay.
All right. So now we got Ghost Rider.
The one not on the bike.
Yes, Alejandra Jones. So when Ghost Rider would be KO'd for the first time, instead turn her to any click number from 1 to 5. The next time she takes damage from an opponent's attack, KO her protected pulse wave. I think she's pretty good, right?
50 points. Come on.
So she has Defend, ESD, Toughness, and Willpower. Adjacent friendly characters of equal or lower point values that share a keyword with Ghost Rider can use ESD. So she has... I can't read that first one. Fantastic Four, Monsters, and Mystical. Do you know what that first one is? Codex? Cadex?
Can you... It might be Cabal. I don't know if it's Cabal.
No.
Codex?
I think it's Codex. It's hard to... It's super blurry.
Yeah, I mean, this 50 point... Any one of these that you can come back like this is always... it's always good.
And maybe a bronze application would be manipulating an entity when you come back.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
mean, mystical monster, of course.
All right, now the one that everyone's been talking about. Maker.
Yeah.
All right. So, plasticity, super senses, giant reach 4. When Maker attacks characters, he targets modified defense -1 for each team ability they can use. Outwit, perplex. When Maker hits, after resolutions, generate a token that is a copy of an equipped object that equipped to an opposing character. That object has max 1 for each of the object, and it isn't scored. That's pretty cool.
It's pretty good. Yeah, I like it.
Dude, that's really unique. That's good designing.
Maker 2. Maker, yeah. And then
Maker 2. So shape change, power action to generate the Maker 2. Maker 2 has plasticity, psych pen, a super senses, and a damage power of outwit and perplex, and probability control.
No, it's not outwit.
Oh, Maker may use outwit, perplex, and probability control as if he occupied this square. Okay, so that's even better. So it's like a little Eva moving out almost.
Yeah.
Oh man,
you can't attack from him. Jesus,
that would be insane.
Yeah,
He's a mastermind. I think he's going to see some play.
For sure. Yes. I mean, he's 100 points, but with all of that, I mean the
And the
like
mastermind.
making an extra guy like that. Yeah, for sure. If he hits something, man, you get an object like ooh.
And team abilities, like the random minusing for team abilities.
Yeah, not bad, man. Like these chases have all been pretty good.
Yeah. And I believe that was the last one from 2 clicks from KO. We'll scroll up to the next one. Here we are from comicbook.com.
Yeah, these are good. I think the Mr. Fantastic one's really good.
Oh, what's going on? I don't want this video. If I press the X. Okay, here we go.
Uh-oh.
All right, guys, we have the Silver Surfer here from the new Fantastic Four set. There's a lot of verbiage, so hang with me. At the beginning of the game, generate a Dawn Greenwood bystander. Let me go over her first. She has a 6 sidestep, an 8 damage power, 15 defense, and 1 special damage power. I think the 8 is an attack power. Sorry, guys. She has a trait. When Dawn Greenwood is KO'd by an opponent's attack, modify Silver Surfer's combat values +1 for the rest of the game. Her attack power is power. If Dawn Greenwood is within 4 squares of an opposing character, place Silver Surfer adjacent from elsewhere on the map. And her damage power is enhancement, perplex, but only to target character named Silver Surfer. So similar to the last one we just talked about, kind of going out, bringing people. Silver Surfer has hypersonic speed. His special power, special movement. When Silver Surfer uses it, after resolutions, you may choose a character he hit or move through. The chosen character gains immobile until your next turn. Shredders do not like him. Free. This is an attack power. Choose a standard attack power an opposing character within 8 squares can use. Silver Surfer can use that power until your next turn. Everything else is just printed on the dial. He's got Power Cosmic for 150 or 75 points.
Okay. Seems pretty good. The Dawn Greenwood can port him over. It's pretty good. At 150, that's really heavy, but he does have prob and he does have that
Invincible.
Yeah, but also the free where you could pick something.
Yes.
I mean, if Dawn Greenwood dies, he's a house, man. Right?
Yeah.
It'll be a 13. It'll be like on the top click. It's a 13, 13, 19, 5. Oh my God.
Oh, that's rough.
Even at the low end, it's going to be 12, 12, 18, 4.
Yeah, that's.
It's just
For 75 points. Yeah, that's really strong.
So if anything, actually, this Dawn Greenwood could be really good as like a deterrent, as like this annoying piece, because if you don't deal with her, she'll power action call over Silver Surfer and then he can punch you. But
yeah,
if you kill her, then Silver Surfer levels up.
Only from an attack, though, unfortunately. So if like you get poisoned,
if you can, yeah. So that's why you have to deal with her like in that way. So if there isn't a way to deal with like, if there isn't like poison and stuff, even then, like even if she does die on anything like that, you can retell.
But you still have to deal with it somehow.
So like in modern, you won't be able to get away from the retell, because if you don't deal with her, she'll call Silver Surfer. If you deal with her, you get retell. So it's really good, and the fact that she has perplex for Silver Surfer means she has some additional utility other than just like trying to call him over.
That and enhancement, so that perplex attack and then get the enhancement.
Yep. Yeah. The Surfer is pretty good. I mean, immobile. That's really good.
That shuts down a lot of things.
Okay.
All right. Let's see. Blastar. All right. So he's got Force Blast, Super Strength traded, Special Movement Power, Charge, Run Shot, and Free, Make a Close Attack. That's good. Let's see. Another Special Damage Power, Energy Explosion. When he uses it, the characters Blastar originally targeted are dealt penetrating damage. Excuse me. So that's pretty good.
That's 75. That's good. I mean, I don't think you play him at the
150 is not,
because
the leadership.
The energy explosion thing is really good. Good God. I mean,
especially in sealed.
That means when you hit 2 people, he's gonna be doing 2 penetrating. Wow, that's so in bronze. If you give him like a electroblast ring, which gives him a 3rd bolt, he'll have a in bronze he'll have a 9 range, 4 damage, 3 bolts.
3 bolts.
And that means the three targets are going to be dealt 2 penetrating. That's enough to kill like multiple Dark Phoenixes.
Yeah, Phoenixes or any retaliators.
Yeah. Wait, does Dark Phoenix have that cosmic entity trait where you can't target her more than if she's? Does she have that trait where you can't target her if she's part of multiple attacks? You know what I mean?
I don't see it.
Okay, then there you go. Then that's good. Because you know what I'm talking about, like Star
Yeah,
Fox.
like Star Fox and those Photon, all those chases.
Yeah, and yep. Okay. Yeah, Blast at 75. I mean, he could be. What are his keywords again?
1 second. It is Frightful 4, Negative Zone, Cosmic Ruler, and Warrior. So I feel like Cosmic Ruler, right?
Cosmic Ruler. Yes, of course. 75.
Look at. Did you see his improved targeting?
He can shoot when he's based.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
And and his
Force Blast, too.
penetrating EE is going to be knocked back because he's got Force Blast.
Nice.
Yep, I like it. Oh, there we are. And here we are.
Oh my God, this has a lot of text. I know. I think this was good.
Yeah, I'll do my best to paraphrase. All right, so we have title character Reed Richards, Fixer of the Universe. So all the title characters get a negative when they're KO'd. His is generate a Molecule Man bystander in an opponent's starting area that's friendly to that force. So just real quick, Molecule Man bystander has a 12 range, looks to be a 0 sidestep, a 12 precision strike, an 18 ESD, and a 1 prob. He has a trait, Did you bring any food? At the end of your turn, if Molecule Man is outside a starting area, KO him. So he's gonna be shooting. So he starts with 0 plot points. To gain a plot point, it's no more super heroics for a while, just science. Free, outwit, perplex.
Good God.
Until your next turn. At the end of your turn, heal Heed Richards, Fixer of the Universe, 1 click if he targeted 1 or more opposing characters with outwit or perplex this turn.
God dang, dude.
So that's actually helpful.
Dude, he's
not going to take. It's not going to take. Well, he'll take the damage, but he'll heal.
Yeah, if he does. But like the fact that he has outwit, perplex, leadership right away.
60 points.
That's what I mean. Outwit, perplex, leadership, and then he gets. Oh God, that's really good. I mean,
right,
look at his last click, by the way.
So 8 leap climb, 12 vanilla attack, a 20 super senses.
Yeah, that's oh my God, that's so hard.
And a 1 vanilla. Oh my God.
That's so hard.
All right.
Dude.
So we got a +0 plot point here. Uncovering the real source of Doom's power. Free. If Reed Richard, Fixer of the Universe, occupies an opponent's starting area, generate a Molecule Man bystander. I feel like that's going to be hard to pull off in modern.
Thank God.
In bronze.
Good thing we have
Shatterstar.
Morphing Jar. No, we banned Morphing Jar.
Morphing Jar. Yeah. Turn 1.
Jesus. Yeah. The best way. Yeah. The best way here is to Shatterstar over. Yeah.
So we have -1 plot points, convincing Owen to unwrite Victor's twisted reality. Free, if Reed Richards, Fixer of the Universe, is adjacent to Molecule Man, roll a d6. That much unavoidable damage. Deal that much unavoidable damage to the lowest placed or lowest point character on an opponent's force. You choose if there's a tie.
So,
Colossals.
dude, if you can get that, that's. Can you imagine if they're playing like a tent pole? Like, let's say you're playing one guy, and you're able to pull this off.
Dude, that would be rough. Like Goblin King.
You take 4. Yeah, you take 4. Oh yeah, dude, Goblin King is dead. Dude, Goblin King is dead on this.
Dude, that's rough. Even Darkseid, I think, would have a hard time.
Yes, because
all
you're
the
going
little
to
stuff's
be.
just gonna start dying.
Yeah. Well, it is going to be kind of. Yeah, I mean, you know what? If you're able to do it against Lockjaw goes down fast. He'll just be doing this. On
Yeah,
top of it,
like
like,
unavoidable, right? It's
yeah,
different. It's not regular damage, so he's not gonna lose the
right.
tokens. He just
So
clicks.
if you're like on click 4 and you roll a 3, the Lockjaw's dead.
Oh my
Right?
god.
Or shoot, you roll a 6 and you're on click 1 and you're just dead. Oh my god, yeah. So the unavoidable.
Yeah, there's gonna be some shenanigans with this guy for sure, and
Oh,
it's gonna be random because you don't know how much you're gonna get hit for.
yeah, you don't know. Oh my god, and like he can just randomly deal with like a Dark Phoenix if she's the lowest point guy.
Yeah, or if there's a Pog there that's bugging you, just
yeah. And you know what too is like against like someone like Dark Phoenix or like Wendigo, it'll get around their stop clicks. Yeah. So
that's really smart to bring that up because it's not from an attack.
60 points too. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I like it.
It's worth chasing. And I think that's the last one from the set. So yeah, total set's gonna have 16 commons, 1 prime.
He's a chase, right? Is he a chase?
No, he's a title character. Should be an SR. Oh no, 66?
No, that's not, yeah. I mean, it looks like a chase.
Yeah, that probably is a chase. Jeez.
Because the maker is a chase also, right? From the other one?
From the other one, yeah.
Yeah, so
that looks like chase color because it's a little darker.
Wow. And I think there are only 70 figures anyway, so I think this is about right. If it's 70 figures, then 66 seems about right. Yeah. Wow. Okay. So I guess the last thing we could talk about. So I think this set, because the chases are so strong, it's gonna be like trying to chase the JLU / Captain America. Like, there's gonna be a lot of people trying to get them. A lot. I think this is gonna be closer to getting the Captain America ones. I think because the JLU ones are kind of like support trouble. Like, you're not really gonna build around those chases.
Yes.
Or like, because you're gonna be using mostly as a support guys or call-in or a sideline. But much like the Captain America Avengers one, where you can build around Thor, you can build around Ultron, you can build around things like that. Like, this could be another one too, because you can build using the Maker. You can build that. Franklin Richards is dumb. Yeah, right.
He turns into Galactus.
Yeah, like things like that. You can actually see. You're actually going to see them like on the board, and then even if they don't play them on the board, you can use them for like the Jason.
Yeah, the power level definitely has seemed a lot higher in this set.
60 points? Oh my god. I didn't realize I thought he was 75. Like 60? Okay.
All right, at least he doesn't start with plot points.
Jeez, yeah, that's true. Like, oh my god. You know what? In bronze, he's actually really easy to you can just stay back and heal.
Support.
You don't need to support. You can just play the white entity. That's the beginning of the turn, you heal one.
Smart.
So yeah, you just stand back and just let him click all the way up. And then just at some point you Shadow Star over there and then minus. Wow. I don't know.
Just drop him.
That's just a funny move, I think. But okay, so I guess the last topic, I know it's going kind of long. It's John Hafford posted a question about Worlds being run online due to the really high attendance, successful online events like ours, Critical Clicks, the Clicks Mafia, the Comic Cult, the Gun Guy, and the Throwdown. Like, I think the lowest number they've had was 32. I want to say 32 was the lowest, right?
That's still really strong, yeah.
Yeah, because I think they limited it to 32 as well. So Gun Guy 32, Comic Cult at 40. We had 40, 46. Yeah, 44. 52 for Throwdown. 64 for the Clicks Mafia, and then there's 89 right now for Critical Clicks.
Oh yeah, he just left
Although
that open.
I think the Bronze Age thing is it's still a new thing, but I think that's still 44 players is pretty good. But if I really like the critical clicks model they're
Format.
doing. I really like that because you have to build a new team in each elimination round. I think that's awesome.
Dude, seeing what's left over
That is so
at
cool.
the end, like I want to see the list of what's left.
I feel like, you know what? Do you think we should do that for our next online thing for bronze? Don't you think that would be sick?
He's only doing modern, huh?
Yeah, can you imagine bronze?
God, you'd have a lot more to play with at the end.
Yeah.
Like, I'm feeling there's not going to be a lot to play with in modern. There's very few sets right now.
Modern for sure. Look, when there's 100 people, you're gonna be down to slim pickings, dude.
Yeah, dude, we could give it a shot.
I think we could. It'd be funny. Like in the finals, it'd be like Captain America 001 from Chaos War against Incredible Hulk 001 from Incredible Hulk. You know what I mean? Because everybody's going to be playing. Dude, I think that would be awesome. Don't
all right, so nobody plays Hulk 008 from Avengers Age of Ultron until the end.
Oh my god!
Just wrecks everybody.
And then mirror match. It's going to be the Hulk. Yeah. You just play the 250 Hulk, right? Play him at 250.
Yeah, I think you can. I think he has a 300-point line.
No, but I think you play him at 250,
and then support.
You play like some, because maybe a guy with like two support guys in the back. So that like Night Nurse or something.
If she's around still.
Yeah, maybe.
She's good.
I don't know. I mean, it doesn't have to be Night Nurse. It could just be like another.
Yeah, there's plenty of other like cheap supports now.
You can still play a Star Labs Tech too, because she also has TK. So
was it Leslie Tompkins, right?
That's another one. There's all kinds.
Yeah, there's a lot.
I think that's a really cool concept. I think only the problem is that we have to like have time for everybody to submit all their next lists in the.
It's gonna take him a while to run the event. How long is he running it for?
I don't know, but
because
it's gonna be a while. Ours was really quick. 2 weeks.
Yeah, we were done 2 weeks.
Because we had a really good schedule set up.
Yeah, I'm sure PJ's gonna run a great event.
Yeah, I mean, usually these online things kind of run themselves.
Well, like, dude. Once like we were like, all right, this is who you're playing. This is who you're playing. Everyone
just done, and then you're just waiting for the results. That's it.
Yes.
But anyway, because of that, John Eric Hafford asked, would it be good if WizKids was to run it online? What do you think?
Would it be good if they hosted an online event?
Would it be good, and should they?
Would it be good if they hosted an event? Yes. Would it be realistic? Probably not.
Yeah, I agree.
Like if they started hosting events online like we are or like other people are, like I think they should get their foot into the community, especially if lockdown and like quarantine and stuff like is going to continue on. Like they need to promote themselves tournament wise somehow.
Logistically, I don't think so, because really there's maybe one person. It's like probably Kenny who pays attention to the online stuff. Mm-hmm. And if that means they have to get a bunch of people to help run and judge, like they could do it, but then here's a bigger issue: how are they going to mail out all of the pricing? Because if we're talking about worlds, we're talking about
factory sets,
shitload of pricing for the top 32. That's a lot to ship, and I don't know if they're just like, we're just either gonna, like, to me it would be better if they were to postpone it until, let's say, December. At some point, let's say in December or first week of December, it's like, okay, everything's like a little bit better. Everything is like kind of tapered off, and then we're good. Then it would just be better for them to just run it then, because the logistically everything is set in place already at the at wherever venue they're at.
Graceland, right?
Yeah. So like they just pushed everything back. I mean, they already did it last year, so they already know what to do. Everything's set. Online, they're gonna have to worry about actual having. Here's the thing. If it's Whiskers, they're gonna want to have official like judges watching all the games.
And they're gonna have to have judges readily available to answer all the questions that people. And they're
And if it's gonna be them doing it, and and it is gonna be worse. So we're probably looking at 200, 300 people
at least.
Because now you're looking at people that can't normally go. Okay, you want to know the next thing that's even harder. They're gonna have to have verification of ownership of figures, because that's what they're gonna do. That's what the Rock does. So if it would be against their entire like model if they said you don't need to have ownership of the figures, because that means they're endorsing you not.
Oh yeah, that kills their game.
Yeah, that endorses you not buying their stuff, right? So they're gonna have to check all 300 freaking lists or whatever. Who's gonna have time to check all that?
It's a lot of work. Like I had a hard enough time just making sure everyone's points added up, let alone seeing if they had the figures.
No, but also you have to have the picture. Yeah, if you submit it, it's got to be a picture of you putting up like like the peace sign, or like you gotta have like we're gonna send you a code and you gotta put the code on a paper and say this is what it is, so we know that it's you. You know what I mean? It's just to verify.
Photoshop.
They're gonna have to go through all of these things, and if you don't do it, because that's kind of like what they do for Instagram, or like if you want to prove that it's your account, they tell you take a picture of yourself. Here's the code. Write it on a piece of paper. Take a picture, and then
verify yourself.
Yeah, verify yourself. Then we'll give you your access to your account or whatever. So it's a great idea, but for a world's level, probably not.
So I would feel that there'd be some huge misplay or some huge fuck up that could have been avoided if like there was a proper judging situation, because there probably is not going to realistically be, and then it would just like put a damper on the whole event, or it would take someone's win.
Yes, because there will be controversy, and then because the stakes are so much higher, you're right. It's gonna get people are gonna like
it would get fucking grimy. Like if someone got like the salt was real,
and then I'm never gonna play again because it was stupid. It was so unprofessional. It was this what. Of course, there's a chance it doesn't happen, but at a level of probably with I would guess it would be minimum 200 players, but I would think it would probably reach 300, to be honest.
But just people knowing that they can play in Worlds, even though they can't, I think it will get higher.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that just means it's more. The stakes are higher. That just also means more people, more of a chance of a mess up. Just so I could like get messed up, and then more controversy.
And there was
if they don't have enough judging. Like it could be like, well, because he wasn't an official judge, because we don't have enough, and he ruled wrong, I got screwed. So they should be having official judges. You know what I mean?
Typically, Worlds is like an invite-only thing, right? Like you have to get top half of Nationals, or you have to qualify in the grinders. So would they do grinders, or would just anyone allowed to enter? Because then you get somebody who doesn't even know how to play, and they take 30 minutes on their first turn.
That's a good point, because they were supposed to be using all of the WKOs for qualification for Nationals, and then Nationals to Worlds. But
so that's all window.
They're all So that's another thing they have to hurdle. If they're going to do that, that means everyone would have to be allowed to play.
Yeah. And if everyone is allowed to play, it's open to everyone. Like you're going to get a ton of people from other countries, right?
Oh, okay. You know what?
So there's like language barriers.
We're taking 400 people now, because you're right.
Dude, there's gonna be like 500 people at least.
Everyone from Australia is going to be there, because there's
all the Euro people, like all the Italian cats.
Thailand, South America. Oh my God, you're right.
Dude, there's gonna be hundreds of people.
America. Oh my God, yeah.
Dude, the logistics of trying to organize that would be unfathomable unless you're a professional.
That can do this, yeah.
On a regular.
Yeah, that knows how to there's no way. You got to have So the infrastructure has to be set in place, which is not.
Because WizKids does throw big events, yes, but they do it like bi-yearly, 2 times a year. They don't do it like with this amount of people either. So.
and usually it's one judge for like X amount of tables, whereas in this it would be one judge per table because someone has to watch.
Yeah.
Make sure that there's no hanky panky going on.
Or hey, all three of us got paired up, and hey, watch our game. Hey, I won 300 points.
Yes, exactly. Oh, you know what? It was 300 to 295. Oh wow. Yeah, because we're trying to boost you up to get you in. Yeah. Oof, that's gonna be rough.
Yeah, it's not gonna work.
I think it's a great idea, but maybe this is the impetus for them to restart Clicks Online. Maybe not, but they already tried it before. It's just hard because people would prefer to get the figures. I mean, I would too.
No, 100%. But even the guys that play regularly are like, man, I wish I missed playing in person all the time.
It's weird because I see people some people complain like about the online thing, like, oh, I don't know why, like online doesn't appeal to me, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Like, yes, we like everybody knows, everybody accepts, everybody knows, and everybody doesn't want to play it. Like people would prefer not to play online.
Yes.
But given the circumstances,
you do it the best you can.
It's what it is, right? So like when someone says, I don't know why, like people would play online when you could play in person, like, like what they would prefer to play online than in person. And there was even a poll I saw that was like, or like a question that even someone asked, would you prefer playing online or in person when things go back to normal? It's like, that's a dumb question because nobody would rather play online.
It's like one of those memes. Nobody, and then it'd be like that one guy.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it is. Because, like, dude, nobody wants to fucking play online, but we have no choice. So that's not even a question. It's not a matter of preference at all. It's just a matter of it's like availability, necessity. Like we can't.
It's the only option we have.
It's the only option we have. So
it's either that or nothing.
Yeah, but it's so weird when I see like, because the online stuff has been getting popular, and that's because it's better. It's because there's no other choice, and people need to get their clicks fixed.
Yeah.
So
100%.
It's like, it's not about that at all. But it is the internet. People are dumb.
Yeah. Yeah, I would agree.
But yeah. So my phone is now like at 8%.
All right. Well, I think we'll call it then, dude.
Yeah, it's been long enough. Yeah, I think that was a pretty good discussion. We have got some good topics there, and also furthermore in the mocks, Black Widow, people beat it, otherwise she's gonna ruin it for everybody. So again, Thursday same, and then Sunday same. We're gonna be doing Thursday, Sunday. I'm gonna put up the
so Thursday is regular 300 bronze.
Yep.
Sunday is 300 bronze limited.
Yep. And then we're gonna get that FAQ out because Steve has been working hard on it, which I appreciate. So we just need to get that forum up.
Yeah, so I think I figured it out.
Okay. All right. So I guess until next time, guys. When in doubt, perplexity attack.
Don't forget to practice rolling your dice, guys. Take it easy.
Shake it, Cali.